Fox 10 News is back.
A Phoenix police officer seriously hurt in a hit-and-run crash.
It happened overnight near 40th Street and Oak. This is video from the scene. Police say a car ran a red light and slammed into a patrol car, and the officer was trapped inside for a while, had to be pulled out. 3 people in the other car ran off but were eventually caught. Impairment is not believed to be a factor. The crash, though, still is under investigation tonight. An update on a police shooting from last night in Phoenix. Police say it started with a call about a family fight. When officers arrived, the suspect was gone, but they found him armed and refusing to drop his gun. That's when police opened fire. The suspect was not hit, but police eventually took him into custody after using a taser. He will be booked after he gets out of the hospital.
You decide. Unofficial results are in from yesterday's runoff election to decide 2 seats for the Phoenix City Council. In District 6, Sam Stone conceded to Kevin Robinson and wished him well. The district includes the Biltmore, Ahwatukee, Arcadia, and North Central neighborhoods in Phoenix. Robinson is a former assistant police chief at the Phoenix Police Department and professor at ASU. He will replace outgoing Councilman Sal DeCiccio, who was term limited. In District 8, which is South Phoenix and downtown, Kesha Hodge Washington has a sizable lead over incumbent Carlos Garcia. Garcia started serving on the council in 2019. Washington is the former assistant attorney general, and the winning candidates will take office April 17th for a 4-year term.
Inflation and retail sales numbers are out, and they show consumers are cutting down on spending last month. Retail sales are down by 0.4%. And the producer price index for February, which measures wholesale prices, came in at 4.6% year over year, much lower than expected. This is all adding to alarms that higher interest rates are taking a toll on the banking system.
The Fed's in a tough spot. I think they're going to raise a 1/4 point next week to save face because they still aren't anywhere near their mandate.
Shares of the Swiss bank Credit Suisse took a hit today, hitting a record low after its largest investor revealed it could no longer provide financial assistance. The government of Switzerland quickly promised to provide relief. So with high inflation and a suddenly shaky banking system, some Americans are cashing out their retirement funds.
But experts say be careful before you do that. Garrett Tenney has more.
The statistics all look pretty grim. That in general, the amount that people have saved for retirement.
Cash-strapped Americans are raiding their retirement funds prematurely. According to data from Voya, people without enough savings are 13 times more likely to choose this option despite the potential tax penalties for early withdrawals. The rise has financial experts sounding the alarm.
Do not cash that thing out. Cashing out should be the absolute last resort in the most extreme circumstances.
According to Fidelity and Vanguard, withdrawals rose to nearly 2.5% last year. That's up from 1.9% in 2021. A record number of those cash removals were hardship withdrawals to help with emergencies like medical care or possible evictions. But it's not just those in need who are dipping in. Professors at the University of Colorado Boulder studied about 162,000 people leaving their jobs over a 3-year period and found at least 40% of them took some, if not all, of the money out instead of rolling it over into a new plan.
It's basically like you've been working for some company for, in our data, on average 6.6 years. You've been contributing, your employer's been contributing, and now you're back at square zero. No other part of the world allows you to cash out when you're leaving a job.
If you're changing jobs, experts suggest you transfer the money from your retirement fund into your new employer's plan or into an IRA. In Chicago, I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox News.
Dollar Tree has stopped selling eggs in its stores. The move comes as the staple food has skyrocketed in cost by as much as 60% during the fall. The discount chain has around 8,000 stores across the U.S. and Canada. A company spokesperson says it doesn't anticipate Dollar Tree will bring eggs back into its stores until the fall. Eggs are big sellers ahead of the Easter season and Passover spring holidays. Tonight, new crash data from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety shows certain mid-size SUVs may not be as safe as many people thought. The tests specifically focus on the safety of rear passengers in 13 mid-size SUVs in 40-mile-per-hour crashes, all with model years between 2021 and 2023. Of the 13 vehicles tested, 6 scored an overall poor rating. Those are the Honda Pilot, the Hyundai Palisade, Jeep Grand Cherokee, 4-door Jeep Wrangler, Mazda CX-9, and Nissan Murano. When it comes to a head, neck, and chest injuries, only 2 mid-size SUVs, the Ford Mustang Mach-E and the Tesla Model Y, scored a good rating.
Going into this, we knew that there would be a wide range of results. We didn't expect that quite so many would perform poorly. We have many needless injuries and fatalities of car occupants in our country every year as a result of not wearing the seatbelt. So that is the #1 thing they can do to protect themselves.
All the tests incorporated belted dummies that represent a small woman or 12-year-old child sitting directly behind the driver in the second row.
Buffalo Wild Wings admits that its boneless chicken wings aren't really wings at all after being sued for false advertising. The lawsuit claims the company's wings are not chicken nuggets and are overpriced. But the company is taking it all in stride, even poking fun at things, writing, "It's true, our boneless wings are all white meat chicken, our hamburgers contain no ham, and our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo." Well, you've heard of breakfast cereal, but what about bedtime cereal? The maker Post, the company behind Raisin Brands and Fruity Pebbles, launched this new cereal they say will help you get a better night of sleep. It's called Sweet Dreams, with notes of lavender and chamomile, and vitamins as well that promote production of melatonin. Post says it wants to help people establish better, healthy nighttime routines with a before bedtime snack.
And just in time for March Madness, Coors Light is helping fans stay chill with a beer-flavored popsicle. That sounds terrible. I'm sorry. The Coursicles, is that how you would say it? I guess.
That'll work.
They're alcohol-free. What?
Yeah, I know, right?
But they are meant for adults only. More than 800 bars nationwide will be selling them during the 3-week tournament, which wraps up on April 3rd. If they're alcohol-free...
What's the point?
Yeah.
Huh. I think we just came up with a great idea, $1 million idea right now.
Put alcohol?
We put our own alcohol beer sickles on the market.
Just make your own popsicles.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
All right, some brand new stories coming up on Fox 10 Extra News at 7.
Ellen McNamara has a preview. Ellen?
So we're also